Imagine a president whose wild claims, "Obama's not American, global warming's a hoax, elections are rigged," sparked chaos, violence, and even a Capitol riot. Was Donald Trump a genius disruptor or the most bizarre leader in modern history? Let's dive into his story. Born June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York, Donald Trump was the fourth child of Fred Trump, a wealthy real estate developer of German descent. Fred built a fortune constructing homes and supermarkets during the Great Depression, even profiting during World War II by building Navy barracks. Young Donald, raised in privilege, was sent to a military academy at 13 to instill discipline. He later graduated from the University of Pennsylvania in 1968 with an economics degree. Though his academic record was murky, his lawyer later tried to suppress it. Trump joined his father's real estate empire, transforming projects like the rundown Commodore Hotel into the Grand Hyatt by 1980. But not all ventures sparkled. His casinos, like Trump Taj Mahal, flopped spectacularly, plunging him into $3 billion in debt by 1995. Banks bailed him out, taking most of his assets but leaving him enough to rebuild. Trump pivoted to golf courses, owning 14 by the 2000s, catering to the ultra-rich and cementing his brand among America's elite. Trump's knack for publicity was unmatched. He starred in cameos like Home Alone, owned Miss Universe pageants, and appeared in WWE wrestling events. His book The Art of the Deal, 1987, topped bestseller lists, painting him as a deal-making genius. By the 2000s, his reality show The Apprentice made him a household name, turning "You're fired" into a cultural catchphrase. This fame laid the groundwork for his political ambitions. Trump's political journey began in 1987 with the Republican Party, though he briefly joined the Reform Party in 1999. In 2015, he stunned the world by running for president. His America First mantra, promising a border wall, tax cuts, and no illegal immigration, resonated with millions. Defying expectations, he crushed 16 Republican rivals, securing the nomination with 14 million votes in 2016. His debates with Hillary Clinton were must-watch TV, drawing 84 million viewers for the first alone. Trump's brash, populist style, vowing to make America great again, contrasted with Clinton's diplomatic polish, winning him 306 electoral votes to her 232. On January 20, 2017, Trump became the 45th U.S. president. His tenure was a whirlwind. He appointed daughter Ivanka and son-in-law Jared Kushner to key roles, raising nepotism concerns. He kept his business empire running, raking in over $1 billion during his term, despite ethics questions. Domestically, he slashed taxes, gutted environmental regulations, and withdrew from the Paris Climate Agreement, making the U.S. the only major nation not signed on. He cut renewable energy research by 40% and rolled back 100 environmental rules, prioritizing industry over climate. Racial tensions flared under Trump. He called countries like Haiti and El Salvador shithole countries and told minority congresswomen to go back to their countries, fueling accusations of racism. The 2020 George Floyd protests saw unprecedented police crackdowns, echoing Vietnam War-era unrest. Economically, the federal deficit soared to $1 trillion by 2019, and national debt hit $27.75 trillion by 2020, levels unseen since World War II. Trump's foreign policy was a paradox. He praised Vladimir Putin while lifting Russia sanctions, started a trade war with China by slapping tariffs on $50 billion in goods, and called Chinese leader Xi Jinping a great figure. He became the first U.S. president to meet North Korea's Kim Jong-un, exchanging friendly letters despite earlier threats of fire and fury. His support for Israel was unwavering, moving the U.S. embassy to Jerusalem and recognizing it as Israel's capital, defying UN resolutions. He also backed Israel's claim to the Golan Heights and proposed a controversial deal of the century for Palestine. In 2020, he ordered an airstrike killing Iran's Qasem Soleimani, a move that shocked allies and enemies alike. Trump's presidency was mired in scandal. In 2019, he was impeached for pressuring Ukraine's President Zelensky to dig up dirt on Joe Biden, threatening to withhold $400 million in aid. The Senate acquitted him, but the saga exposed his willingness to bend rules. In 2020, claiming election fraud without evidence, he lost to Biden, 306 to 232 electoral votes. Refusing to concede, he incited the January 6, 2021, Capitol riot, where supporters stormed Congress, leaving 5 dead and 50 injured. This led to a second impeachment for inciting violence, but the Senate again acquitted him after he left office. Trump's presidency redefined American politics. His charisma and America First rhetoric captivated millions, but his controversies, impeachments, racial scandals, and economic woes left a divided nation. Was he a visionary or a reckless showman? Drop your thoughts below, like, and subscribe for more wild dives into history.